three important criteria of patentability, that is industrial application, non-obviousness and stability of the invention. Stability is one of the criteria which may be considered, and then there is that novelty criterion. So, first thing, industrial application. So, sometimes what happens that you have designed some machine or some nice process or product, but it is not having a industrial application, then you cannot consider this for patent. So, it should be something which will be helpful to industry to develop some output or some process, some product, something should be there. So, if you are asking that question and then answer is yes, my invention is related to something, it is what it is giving some product or it is giving some process, and thus it is qualifying the criteria of industrial application, then you have to think of that industry. So, first you will think, first you will check whether there is an industrial application. Once you are sure that okay, there is an industrial application, then you can think of in which industry that invention is applicable, whether it is a food industry, whether it is automobile industry, pharma industry, chemical industry, it is related to some construction, so civil engineering related, so whatever it may be. So, you have to just check out in which industry your invention is applicable. So, you have to find out that core industrial sector, and then the next step will be that you do that if you can identify the focus area within that sector. So, first you will check whether it is an industrial application, then you are going to check which is that sector, and after that sector you are again focusing the area, and then you are what we can say identifying that it is a particular sector or particular domain within that or the broad what we can say industrial sector. Why this is important? Once as criteria you have to satisfy that industrial application or utility, that is fine. But second thing is that this information will be very helpful when you communicate with the patent attorney. Thus, such clarity of industrial application is very important, and you should note down all these things in your lab notebook, because this will be very useful for you to communicate with a patent attorney, because you are communicating with a patent attorney maybe after 2 years or 3 years of your research, and so it is always better that you should note down all these things in the lab notebook.